Welcome to the Forge Gaming. This is Troy, aka Olamande, and I'm here with Judo. What's up, man?
How's it going, man? I'm doing good. Well, we got a bit of a different format here, don't we?
Yeah, we're coming up. We're coming up.
Troy got himself a new PC recently, and he's been figuring out all the ins and outs of that thing.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's fun. It is definitely a ton of fun. But
Right.
yeah, this is a podcast. Which podcast is this? I don't know.
Uh, 9?
Nine? Losing count. We said we were
Yeah,
gonna lose count.
I know. We're gonna lose count eventually. I'll check it real quick, but go ahead and get into what we're gonna be
Yeah.
talking about.
Today, if you've seen some of our posts earlier from Facebook, we're gonna be talking about some Call of Duty, and we'll be touching up on Battlefield a little bit too. But yeah, yeah,
This is number 9.
yeah,
Just
number
saying.
nine.
All
All
right.
right, but yeah, first impressions.
Okay, let me just start this right off the bat.
Go ahead.
This is gonna be a little bit of a debate, guys.
Yeah,
We have pretty different views on this, and it'll be pretty apparent as we go on. But, all right, Troy, go ahead. I cut you off. Go ahead.
all right. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. First impressions. Look, when I look at this in a vacuum, okay, when I don't think about what I wanted and what I've loved, a World War One, World War Two Call of Duty game. Heck yeah, my favorite Call of Duty was World at War. Hands
Right.
down, all time, my favorite Call of Duty. Um, but my first impressions of the game, when I look at it with my non-biased eyes, is that it is a good-looking game. Um,
Hmm.
everything that we saw so far was just campaign also,
Right.
which is something that we have to also take into consideration. But I like what I'm seeing from the campaign. It makes me want to pick the campaign up. The whole flying into space in your jet. That's never been done. That was actually something that I wanted done in Destiny. I thought we were gonna be able to have space battles and things like that, and yeah, I'm excited about that. But I mean, overall, with my first impression, it looks good. It doesn't look amazing. I mean, most people don't really play campaigns. We know that
Right.
for sure. Um, the Black Ops 3 campaign has actually been played a lot, but that was because it was a co-op campaign. You can actually play that campaign with your friends. This
Right.
will be solo, so
Black
it
Ops has always had pretty popular
oh yeah,
campaigns.
yeah. Everything with the Masons and all of that, but yeah, we're gonna see where this goes. I don't know how in depth this campaign will be. I don't know if I'll be able to dive deep into it. But Judah, what are your first impressions? Let me know. What's up?
All right. Disappointment. Uh, you know, and for multiple reasons. If you guys listened to the podcast last week, you kind of heard my voice as to what I want out of this game, and it's none of it. You know, I, I was one of the few people. Me and Troy were both. We liked Ghosts a lot.
Yeah,
We think that. You know, the main source of its negativity, for one, is because it was being compared to Black Ops 2, which was a fantastic Call of Duty game, and then also because there was that whole deal with the developers getting mixed up, people dropping out, people stepping in. They had to deal with the new console launch in the middle of their game release, and I enjoy the game. We played the heck out of it. We did the Clan Wars thing, which is kind of like whatever Black Ops has. I can't remember League play. And we went through all the ranks, went through Platinum Division. We beat almost all of Extinction, which I thought was an amazing game mode. It was a totally different feel from Zombies, and I really liked it. And I was upset that the community feel was so negative towards it. Um, and I was just kind of holding true that Infinity Ward might still continue on with it, and it basically looks like Infinity Ward's trying to pretend like the game never happened, which I think, personally is a little bit unprofessional. I mean, for one, the campaign, which I enjoyed. I think a lot of people actually enjoyed the campaign of it, but you can't just leave it on a cliffhanger, leave all this open to happen after this, and then just say, oh yeah, that doesn't matter, we're not continuing that. You know,
Yeah.
like you can't just drop the whole thing. Also, and we're gonna get to zombies a little bit more in a little bit, but how disappointed I am that the only other thing I was thinking, oh, it's a space game, maybe it'll at least, you know, bring Extinction back. Nope, they're going with the most mainstream, you know, thing they could go with. So now all 3 developers of Call of Duty are now going to have zombies and taking out Extinction. So basically everything I was hoping for is yet to be revealed, but you know, that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah. I mean, I personally, I'm not mad at them for not continuing on with Ghost, because it wasn't well received, and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the community didn't want Ghost, and the community didn't want a futuristic game, you know.
Right.
But I think it was far too late for them to try to make a new game. I think they probably already started their production of
Oh yeah.
Infinite Warfare, and by the time, you know, the fans started raving that we want a, you know, a modern game or a game in the past. They were already a year and a half, almost 2 years into development. You know,
Right, and they can't, yeah, they can't just go and turn things around. And
Yeah.
you know, Call of Duty's gotten kind of the back end of this because if you remember, there was a time whenever people were complaining about modern shooters. There was a time, you know, it was right around the time that Titanfall came out. They were like, "Oh my gosh, these movement mechanics are amazing. The futuristic games are where it's at."
Yeah.
And everybody was all about it. You know, Destiny came out, Halo was doing it for years at this point, and you know, it was just like the hot new thing. And so Infinity Ward kind of got the worst end of it, where they were basically making the game. Ghost was basically poorly received a lot because of the other games that were mostly futuristic.
Yeah.
And now they're being compared as a futuristic game to the games that they want to be modern. So it's kind of tricky for them, which I understand. And even the CEO said that that was their reason for COD 4 remastered.
Yeah.
Is basically to please all the people that did want a boots on the ground game, which basically clarifies that this one's not going to be. So.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. We'll have to see. You know, we'll see what the multiplayer brings whenever we get to see some gameplay of that. Pretty sure we'll get to see that soon, probably at E3 or somewhere in the next month or so.
Yeah, what they usually do is it'll be a reveal trailer, a campaign gameplay trailer. Usually they'll do like a little bit of a mission.
Yeah.
And then usually like a couple more months down the line we'll see multiplayer.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna get a beta. You know,
yeah.
I'm excited about that. You know, if everybody I believe it's open beta. So
I sure hope so.
I hope so
That's
too.
the only way I'm playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, they want to prove themselves. They want to prove themselves, and what better way to prove yourself than to have an open beta? You know?
Infinity Ward's against the world right now.
Yeah, and the only way, you know, for them to show the people, you know, that they're still here and that they made a great game is to open beta it and show us what you got. You know,
right?
They did it with Overwatch. Overwatch has been a big success as a beta. I loved it. It's great. Gears of War beta was excellent. You know, stay true to the franchise. The campaign may be a little different, but
I'm pretty much convinced that every big game that comes out from now on is going to have a beta to it.
Yeah. But yeah. Next up, we have on our bullet point, we have campaign. Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about the tone of this one? Because for me, it seems a little bit overdone. You know, like we're being crushed by the oppressive military. We're fighting against the odds. You know, cities on fire. You know, it seems like it's been done before.
Well, yeah, it's always. I mean, and that's how every Call of Duty game is. It's always a big catastrophe, some kind of huge event that happens, sort of 9/11-ish. For lack of a better phrase, but it's always something big happens, you know, and it seems like there's going to be a huge attack. Lots of people are going to die. Kill count's going to be up, and I'm wondering, you know, I mean, one of the main things, and this is part of the reason why the campaigns don't get played that often, is some of it has to do with main protagonists. You know, with Black Ops, the thing that made Black Ops so successful was the Masons. You know, was the fact that you know you got to play as this guy, you got to play as this character, and he had this incredible backstory. You know, and you were jumping back and forth in time sometimes and things like that, and it was just incredible. And then you get to play as his son. You know, and they kind of kept that going. You know, and you know how I feel about campaigns. I feel like campaigns are great when you have a really good
face.
Yeah, a face of the franchise. You know, Call of Duty's never really have a face of the franchise. But the Masons.
It's kind of hard to with so many different types of Call of Duties out there.
Oh yeah, it's difficult to do. I mean, you could say that Ghost was probably the face of some of the Modern Warfare franchise. You know, you could say,
Price.
Yeah, Captain Price. You know, the Masons for Black Ops, but you know, the brothers for Ghost. I can't even remember their names, but
Eric and something else.
Yeah, but yeah, it seems like this Captain Nick Reyes is going to be the main protagonist for this Call of Duty game, and we'll see how that goes. And they had the whole Facebook thing where you sent the message with the Facebook Messenger, and Nick Reyes will send you a message back and answer questions and all that kind of stuff.
By the way, Troy was wrong about the bald guy.
Secure the objectives.
I was wrong. I was wrong. All right.
You were being the devil's advocate. It's okay.
Well, that's what I do.
I think you just like to be argumentative.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But,
you know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's still so much to see. I mean, the campaign seems like the reveal trailer seems so vague. Like I was just trying to figure out what was going on. Like they're using these names that I don't know who they are. I'm seeing faces, but none of them are being explained. You know, there's just so many unfinished pieces.
Yeah, and that's part of the. And that's part of the thing with Call of Duty campaigns, because people die a lot in Call of Duty campaigns. They kill off a lot of characters, and it's a video game, so it's not a TV show or a movie where they give you a chance to really connect with a whole lot of characters. You know, and because most of the games tend to not be, you know, most characters tend to only carry on through 1 or 2 Call of Duties, if that, you know, before they die. So yeah, it's difficult to do it in a video game. It's difficult to write a story unless you're Treyarch.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the crazy thing is you think about, like, it almost seems like Ghost 2 was never even on their agenda, which doesn't make any sense based on storyline of the game, because you gotta understand, like, 6 months into, or like, I guess 6 months into the game, which is usually about halfway through the DLC period,
yeah,
they're already starting production on the new game. And I mean, if they've been working on Infinite Warfare for 2.5 years now, then, you know, first, for one, they better have something pretty good in store.
Yeah.
Two, why did they decide so early on to just drop their previous project? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm the minority as far as really caring about the story and all that stuff there, but I mean, to just start something and then not finish it.
Yeah, no, without any closure. And we'll see. We may get some closure. We may get some kind of closure. You know, you never know. There may be, you know, some kind of clip or something like that they show, or there may be something to the end. You know, Black Ops 3. We got some closure on Black Ops 3. We got some closure we got closure on Black Ops 2. You know, with the father Mason. You know, we were wondering what happened to him, and we thought he was dead. And spoiler alert, he still lives. If anybody's gonna go back and play it, you're not gonna go back and play it. I know you're not, but
Pissing people off.
yeah, they're all mad now. I was gonna go play that Black Ops 3 campaign right now, and you ruined it for me. But yeah. Next up, we have on our bullet points is zombies. Zombies.
You start this one off.
Yeah,
I want to start this one off.
Yeah, I'm a huge zombies fan. I love zombies. It's part of the reason why I even pick up Call of Duty for the most part is because of zombies. I love trying to figure things out, trying to figure out all the Easter eggs and things like that. It's so much fun. Before Destiny had the raid, Call of Duty had zombies, and that's where it was at. But go ahead, I already know what you want to say, so go ahead, man. Go for it.
Well, I love zombies. Like, I'm a huge fan of them, and I think that Treyarch does it fantastically. And I'm not saying that Infinity Ward won't. I just like having that cycle of, whenever it's a Black Ops game, you get zombies. Whenever it's an Infinity Ward, you get something else.
Yeah.
But there's not going to be much variety now. Like, I don't have a doubt in my head that Treyarch is going to have the better zombies mode out of the 3 developers, no matter what.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It seems like such a cop-out to me to just kind of all of a sudden just pick what's popular instead of doing their own thing.
Yeah.
I thought Extinction went really well. I don't know. I didn't hear too much about the statistics of how many people played it, but I understand that the whole endless mode thing is more popular. But I don't know. Extinction just it's like its own little campaign. And
yeah,
it was fun, engaging. You had replayability, had RPG elements to it. It was just
yeah, there's a progression and things like that.
Yeah, and we don't know anything about the zombies that Infinity Ward is gonna do. I can't get this whole Infinity Warfare word.
I know that's Infinite Warfare, Infinity Warfare. I've spelled it wrong. I've said it wrong.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna continue to get it wrong. Infinite Warfare, Infinity Ward, Infinite Warfare. Say that 5 times fast.
But yeah, we don't know what it's going to look like. It's apparently going to have its own storyline and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's just do your own thing. I didn't even like whenever Sledgehammer decided they were going to do Exo Zombies. I was like, come on, you're a whole new brand.
Yeah.
Be original.
Yeah, and we may get something original from Sledgehammer when their time comes around. But yeah, I just think that I think Infinity Ward felt like Call of Duty Ghosts was a really big fail all around. It didn't get the greatest reviews. If anything, at that time when Call of Duty Ghosts came out, I'm pretty confident that people were calling it the worst Call of Duty of that time. And I think it may be, it's not that it's a bad game. It's just it's the least of all the Call of Duty games at that time until Advanced Warfare came out.
It's better than Modern Warfare 3.
Some people picked it. The thing about Modern Warfare 3 is, the main complaint with Modern Warfare 3 was that, people felt like it was just a cardboard cutout of Modern Warfare 2, which basically was what it was. But now that seems that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants a cardboard cutout, But I don't know. You can't please everybody, You're never gonna please everybody with it. Next up on our list we have the dislike ratio. You want to hit this up first?
It just hit 1 million. If you weren't keeping up with it, the reveal trailer for Infinite Warfare, it started off with about a 0.5 like ratio, and it just continued to just drop.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many likes it has right now, but it just hit 1 million dislikes, and that is huge. Think about being high up in the ranks of Infinity Ward or even Activision, and you have all these investors and all your CEOs and all this stuff, and they're like, you better freaking deliver, because this game is getting so much flack. There's people out there talking about only getting it for the COD 4 remastered, and if they would buy it just the COD 4 remaster if they could.
Yeah.
And granted, not everybody that plays Call of Duty is actively participating in these YouTube things, but man, for over 1 million people to even go through the process of disliking the video just for that,
yeah,
that shows a lot.
And it's not just that. People are actually creating YouTube accounts, extra YouTube accounts, just to dislike it again. People are taking it that far, And then it goes even further because people are also putting dislike on Treyarch's videos that they're putting out. Treyarch has been putting out some videos, some Call of Duty videos and things like that, and there are more dislikes than likes on those videos. And it's like, man, the hate is for real. Like the hate, like
It's crazy.
yeah, it's getting bad. You know, I mean, yeah, hate the games. I mean,
I'll say this: whatever the next trailer or reveal or whatever of Infinite Warfare is, it better be freaking top notch.
Yeah.
Like they have got to like blow it out of the water with this next trailer. Like it's got to get people hyped. It's got to change people's minds around, including mine. And it's got to deliver. Because after that first reaction, I mean, I kind of feel sorry for them. Can you imagine these guys put 3 years worth of work into this game and all of a sudden 1 million dislikes on the first trailer?
I know. And
I mean,
yeah, that's why I still feel like it's gonna be a good game. You know, I feel like it's not gonna be a terrible. I think it'll be better than Advanced Warfare. Let's put it that way. I don't think it can get any worse than that. You know, Advanced Warfare.
You were just playing it a couple days ago, and you're like, you know, this game's not as bad as people say it is.
It's not that bad, but it's the worst. Advanced Warfare is the worst Call of Duty game ever made.
Oh, it's just so over the top.
Yeah, the movement is weird and all that kind of stuff, but
Tango down.
yeah, we'll see. If I mean, I would be fine with Infinite Warfare if the movement is like it's similar to Black Ops 3. You know, the movement on Black Ops 3 doesn't really bother me.
That's probably how it will be. Minus the wall running.
Yeah, yeah, it might not have the wall running. That wall running is a big dynamic.
You know what it is gonna have?
What?
The last 2 Call of Duty games have both been doing this whole supply drop crap, and this one is for sure gonna follow in those steps just because of how much extra revenue it makes.
Oh yeah,
you know?
And dude, that's all. And let's not blame the developers. That is all Activision.
I blame the freaking customers.
Yeah, for
Like, if you
supporting
really-
it and buying it.
Yeah, if you really want to tell them to not do it, then stop spending $150 on crypto keys just to open up the chest so you can get a camo or a new weapon.
Well, I mean, the main people that support that are the people that only play Call of Duty. You know, they can afford to do it because they're buying Call of Duty and that's it. You know, they're not buying. You know, I think I probably buy like. Let me think. I probably buy like 12 to 15 games a year. Because I like to play a lot of video games, and that's the reason why I ended up just breaking down and getting GameFly. You know, because it's ridiculous the amount of money that I'll spend on video games, and then just to play like a Quantum Break, which is a great game, you know, but after I beat it, you know, I'm not gonna play it again. Why am I gonna spend $60 on a game that I'm only gonna play once? You know. So, but those guys, and I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them for supporting the the microtransactions, because they spend $60 on the game, $40-50 on DLC, and that's all they play is Call of Duty, and they want all the extra content.
The only dangerous thing is whenever it gets into pay-to-win stuff, because there are some, like in Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, there were some very good weapon variants that you could get, you know, solely through supply drops.
Yeah.
And you know, if somebody wants to drop $50 and ends up getting a weapon that's better than yours, and they kill you in Call of Duty because they had that better gun, you know, that's getting into some dark territory there.
Yeah.
But just gotta watch out.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I agree that all weapons, you know, should be earned and not won. That's
No, don't leave it a chance.
yeah, don't leave it a chance. It's not fair. Life's not fair, but this isn't life. It's a video game.
It's getting deep here.
But last but not least, we got our last bullet point: Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare, Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1, huh? Comparisons. Yeah. Look. In all honesty, Battlefield looks good. It looks great. I've never been a big Battlefield fan. The first Battlefield I played was Hardline, and I know that's a bad thing for most of you guys. Was that?
Was the first one you played?
Yeah, that's the first one I played. Was Hardline. That's the first Battlefield I ever owned.
Yeah.
But Yeah, and it was too big. Everything was too big. There's too much space. But
This one, you know, Battlefield 1's already confirmed to have 64-player multiplayer matches.
God.
So
That is so, that is MMO status right there. I was just at GameStop today, and I was talking with one of the workers there, picking up a game for my son, and we were talking about Battlefield and other Call of Duty things, and that was both of our complaints, that it was too large and there were too many people, and you know, we both said it. We were like, MMO. That's basically what it is. It's a freaking Call of Duty MMO in a sense. That's what it plays like. But, yeah, it looks good though. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited about. Is it World War One?
Yes, World War I.
World War One. Yeah, it's just, that's gonna be excellent. You know, we got tanks and the whole nine, which were already there, but we got the old school tanks. You know, they're bringing it back to how it used to be. But what you know, what do you think about Battlefield?
I'm hyped for it. I mean, I think that EA was really in their timing as well. I mean, the fact that this is before. I mean, they posted it like in the middle of Call of Duty getting all of the stages. Like everybody's complaining, we want a modern day, boots on the ground, whatever. And all of a sudden, EA drops this, and jeez, it's like everybody just flocks to it, and everybody's talking about how Call of Duty's dead. They're all gonna fuck the Battlefield, which, by the way, is never gonna happen.
No.
Hey, Call of Duty's not gonna die based on this game.
No, there's no way.
That. It's gonna hurt for them, but it's gonna.
Yeah, in the long run, it won't hurt them.
Yeah, Activision's not exactly big. Well, they are. But I think it looks great. I mean, I love the style of it. That trailer was like a breath of fresh air. It is going to be interesting to see how things work in the game, because a lot of weapons back then weren't, there was. Like, are you gonna have to like fire 2 shots, then like spend 5 seconds reloading that gun so you can take another 2 shots? You know, a lot of things back then weren't very technologically advanced. So you gotta kind of wonder, I don't want to be shooting a musket and spend, the next minute firing, like loading in my extra pellet. But biplanes, horses, cannons, mortar, they're making a big emphasis on melee weapons.
Oh yeah.
Which actually kind of hints at smaller maps, which Battlefield 4 actually had quite a few of them.
Yeah,
but,
Battlefield 4 did.
That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, of course, I still have to know a whole lot about it. That game is also going to have an open beta, which I will definitely be playing.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. At this point, I'm more on the Battlefield side of things. At this point, I am 10 times more excited about Battlefield than I am for Call of Duty. I'm not even hyped for Call of Duty yet, or even at all.
Yeah, look, I'm not hyped for Call of Duty, but I know what I'm gonna get out of Battlefield, and I know I'm not a big Battlefield fan. And I know those maps. I mean, hopefully we'll get some small maps for it. That'll be good. It's just one of those things where it's like somebody just sits in the back of the map and just snipes the entire game, and you can't even get close. And
I don't know how much sniping is going to go on in World War I games, but...
Oh, there's snipers in World War I. There's just,
I know there are,
there's
but
no scope. There's no scope
I don't
on
think
it.
it's going to be worth it. Yeah, but they talked about, all different kinds of settings and stuff like that. I'm really excited for the campaign of Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1. Yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome to play through.
Yeah. I definitely think I've enjoyed the last Battlefield campaign more than I did the last Call of Duty campaign.
Yeah,
Who the fuck was that?
yeah, alright, so I kind of get the feeling from you that you're going to play Battlefield 1, or maybe even Gamefly it, and you'll probably play it for like 1 or 2 weeks, and you'll probably go to Call of Duty.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Call of Duty is still gonna be Call of Duty. It may not be the Call of Duty that I would like to have been, but it will still be, I'll still get that 6-on-6, medium to small map games. That's my style, and I think I'll be able to enjoy it. I think it'll be good, and you know, we haven't seen everything yet. You know, and we haven't seen everything from Battlefield yet. You know, and heck, they may have.
E3 is going to be huge.
Oh, it's gonna definitely be huge.
Shootout. Hopefully not literally.
Yeah.
You know the drill.
And, yeah, that's all that we have for our bullet points.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. I mean, comment down there below, you know, what side are you on? If you're one of the million people that dislike Infinite Warfare, then I think I already know.
Yeah.
But, you know, let us know what your thoughts are, you know, what you want, what you don't like, what you do like.
Yeah.
But yeah, just, you know,
Never look a
let us
gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, and look, just to let you guys know, you won't hurt my feelings.
Really kick.
Okay? Go for it in the comment section. Bring it. Bring it.
yeah,
It's all good.
All the flack you want to give, but yeah. Also, guys, really appreciate the support recently. I know we've been getting a lot more attention on the channel, and I know anybody that's been sharing, subscribing, talking about the channel, liking anything, we sure appreciate you guys. And we're continuing to grow, continuing to get out more content, and the quality's, you know, going to be getting a whole lot better. So keeping on moving.
Excellent. Well, this concludes our podcast number 9. A very special one, and we have more content coming for you guys, and so we'll see you.